Previously on our little D&D game.
Does not have dark vision.
No, I didn't think so.
From what this says.
He actually lifts you up. That ledge is 10 feet high. He actually lifts you up and puts you on the ledge.
Okay.
He's like, what do you see?
And what do I see?
A Yeti tyke runs into its mother's arms as she lets out a growl.
A con save?
Yeah.
Well, I'm proficient in that. Out to 300 feet.
Yeah, it shakes and there's stuff falling from the ceiling now. The male lets out a giant roar, and he's angry as fudge. And the female seems to be covering up her tyke, and Regmek attacks the male.
Kit and enough bloody clothing to make two cold weather kits.
Mess kit.
You find a mess kit, an explorer's pack, enough blood spattered heavy clothing to make 2 cold weather kits. Yes, exactly.
2.
That's what happens when you pay attention.
And to make 2 cold weather.
And you don't have a memory like a Civ.
Yes.
Yours is like a frickin' bear trap with extra teeth in it.
Yes.
Right.
It holds onto things very
Okay.
2 sets, maybe 3.
Maybe.
It's like a great white shark.
Okay, so
17 rows of teeth later.
okay.
Still got it
And now on our little D&D game.
in his memory. Or mouth,
And-
whichever comes first.
And Regmic's cousin didn't have any armor or anything on him, did he?
He had the axe.
He had the axe, which Regmek just dropped because he was fighting him.
Yeah. But his cousin didn't have any armor or anything, did he?
Just what he had is his...
Cold weather cure.
whatever Regmek has, he has.
I don't know what Regmic has. Okay, so I have 3 winter clothing things and 2 explorers kits now. And I'm pretty sure 2 of them won't
He
fit
has,
me.
I don't know what he has.
Yeah. Is there any wood around here that we could drop a fire with?
Broken dog sled.
We'll
You
do
could light a
that.
fire. You could light a fire with
I'm gonna go and hack up some of the Yeti meat.
that.
And
There's
Here,
there's
little
bits
one,
of
have some meat.
there's bits of dead goat here too.
if there's
frozen.
enough for us to eat, yeah. And I'll try and feed the Yeti-ling some of the goat meat. Some of the goat meat.
Not none of the Yeti meat.
Well, maybe I'll get some Yeti meat and feed the Yeti-ling that.
Oh, that's.
And there's not going to be any hair on it, so you won't smell Dad. It's gonna taste like home. It's gonna taste like family.
Pepperidge Farm. Remember to come back home.
These hills
Nothing.
have eyes.
Nothing like Pepperidge Farm, kids.
This is Soylent White. It tastes like Yeti. Yeti.
No, he won't eat his parents. That's for sure. He's pretty messed up.
Mind erasing magic.
So you guys are doing an 8-hour rest?
Yeah.
We are going to advance 8 hours. The next day.
Okay. I'm at full health. My magic's
Feels
back.
so much better.
I can cast X with great efficiency.
Yeah, Regmek wakes up and looks at you. And he goes, "You're next."
You called me dwarf.
Dwarf.
Oh, you know what? If he's calling me dwarf, it might be on again.
So.
You guys grow up.
Grow
Got
up,
a
calm
person
down.
to find.
Yeah,
Put your petty things aside. Deal with them when we get back to civilization.
and Peeling or whatever is back to full health too now, right?
Yeah, but she is. There's something wrong with her.
Traumatized.
Big time wrong with her. She seems to be very exhausted.
Okay.
Did you want another kick at the cat with the Yeti ling? Sorry.
What are we doing with this?
With what?
Yeah, Regmek goes and grabs it and
Oh,
holds it up.
the-
What are you doing with this?
How big is the kid?
He's probably 4 feet tall. He's bigger than the gnome.
Yeah.
I'll go around with it. I'll take care of it, and I'll take it. Just kind of lead it by rope.
Remember, when it grows up, it's gonna come and kill you. More conquest, I guess.
When it
Kill
grows
me,
up, it'd
my
be like its
friend.
father, and then you can kill it.
Well, maybe I'll let it kill you. I don't know.
Okay, let's go. Off.
Poor Rigneck. I'm sorry, Darren.
And they always had a jovial competition.
Yeah, and it is. For him, it's more jovial, but his ego is bruised now. So.
So is your jaw.
Are we taking the mama and the mom and dad Yeti bodies with us too, taking a...
We may come back for them later, but we'll have to see.
Okay.
Asterix went up the mountain this way.
That's this way, right?
This way?
Yeah. Paralu, are you gonna wait here for us? And she's like,
I think it'd be safer if she came with us.
she can hardly walk.
She could ride one of the big guys like I do sometimes. Put her in the
She's a
backpack.
halfling.
Yeah. She's not much bigger than
Not
us.
a good
Okay.
idea, because if
Regmek just grabs her and throws her over his shoulder.
Rigneck. That's whatever.
When you die, he slaps you on the shoulder. When you die, and because he's taller than you, I'm going to eat you.
yes, well, you ate dwarf. I can't believe you would eat such a disgusting meat.
Well,
Do I see
Well,
the
then you can't believe why I'm going to eat you. And he just keeps on trucking.
Okay, so seeing as this is smaller than that, I'm gonna say this is Paralu. Even though it's a badger.
All right, you ready? You ready to move on?
Yeah.
We're ready.
You come to the edge of a vast, deep crevasse. The wind is blowing. It's howling right now on the top of this mountain. You guys can hardly see in front of you. It's early morning. It's dark still. Your torches are barely staying lit. The light doesn't shine out more than 10 feet around you. But as you get to this deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down, you see a collapsed tent lying half buried in the snow near the precipice. Jutting out nearby of a snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots.
Blue leather boots.
Next to this
Blue boots
grim
for blue Subaru.
Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled up tight to her chest. Her horns protrude from the holes in her hood. From underneath her hood, her fur-lined hood. Gareth said, Asterix. He goes up and he runs up and he kind of shakes her. And his head just goes to his chest. And as he turns and he says, she's gone.
He's cold comfort.
She seems to be frozen solid with her teeth clenched and her eyes staring at the blue boots sticking out of the snow. He says she escaped her immediate deaths at the hands of the Yeti. But in her panic she fled up here, up the mountain, rather than down. Wow. She must have been scared. Who are you calling?
Olivia lost her phone, so she wanted me to call it.
I'm not even going to get into that. Unwilling to approach the Yeti cave again too soon. She must have taken refuge here. I don't know. She can. He's like, I'm not taking her body back.
What about the bear one?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
somebody.
kind of give a.
She
quick-
is seated like this in the snow, like with her knees up to her chest, like she's sitting on a little ledge or something, and she's stuck there, frozen in place.
I'm gonna loot the body.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. What was it?
8.
8. No problem. As you search the body, you find a potion,
I'll write it.
You got it?
a leather-bound book. It appears to be a spell book.
I think I'm just.
Garrett says
either me or you are the
she was a
smartest
wizard.
person here.
That looks like it might be her spell book. She has an explorer's pack, just a regular explorer's pack, with all the mountaineering things that you would need, and extra, what would have been extra food, but she doesn't have the extra food anymore. Yeah, the spell book has spells in it, but you'll have to wait to get to a wizard to find out what they are. So, or somebody who knows spells. So, yeah, you found a potion and her spell book.
Okay. Anything written on the potion?
No,
I'm noting what it is. Okay.
no, you'd have to get it checked.
Can I cast Identify as a ritual so it doesn't use a spell slot?
If it's a ritual spell.
If you have a ritual, if you can do it as a ritual.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. What do you identify?
The potion.
Then you find out that it is a potion of invisibility.
Okay.
So, Garrett is like, well, I guess we gotta head back down the mountain.
Yes. So we'll give her a quick burial, and then we'll.
There's really nowhere to bury her.
We're throwing her into the crevasse.
Just stuck to the ground, remember?
Oh,
Well, I'm sure if him and Regmac use their strength, they can still pick her up.
Yeah. No, sure. No problem.
Sponsor down the go.
this is as honorable a burial because she may be buried by snowfall and wind.
What'd you roll?
13 after everything. Oh, I guess I'd probably do athletics, so 15 after everything.
Okay, I will give Regmac his due. Yeah, you guys manage it. He rolled a 16. You rolled a 15.
Yep.
You got 31. You
Yes,
just
sir.
managed to rip the bottom of her pants, and her bare ass is now hanging out. And you guys launch her into the crevasse.
No, we are sending her back down to the hot part of the world where she will hopefully enjoy that time.
Garrett just shakes his head.
It is close as we can get to honorable burial.
She would have been more honorable if you just left her there.
Until we freeze, until we thaw out this Iceland, and then she rotted there like dead corpse that
don't
would
think
stink
it's-
up the area.
You know what? He does one of these. Maybe.
I
And-
plan
and-
on killing the ice lich.
Let's head.
Um,
We got some
He's
goats
like-
to find.
are you guys? Let's go back down the mountain.
Nice. Let's
Heading.
go get the Paraloo and we take the Yeti.
He's got parallel. You guys got
And
the.
we got the Yeti.
You took the Yeti up the hill with you.
Are we dragging the mom and Papa Yeti down the hill with us to sell its meat? Because
We still have to
lot of-
get them back. I'd say no.
We have 2 goats at the bottom of the mountain too.
you know,
If
I'm
we
pretty sure
can
Yeti meat's more worth more than like
In
goats.
anything that's not good.
Getting it back would be tough because they are hugantic.
And the baby might act up seeing his parents being dragged down a mountain.
We could always tell people in the village where the bodies are too, and then they can go get it.
Yes,
Well, you guys
venture
are in the
up Deadly
morning.
Mountain.
If
Cool
the
kids.
animals
So,
don't find it.
it's gonna take you a better part of the day to get down the mountain. And, so about mid-afternoon,
Because we got 3 of those goats.
Okay.
2. Nice. Everybody roll me a perception check. Heading down the mountain.
Perception. 22.
Pull out another dice. 'Cause that one's screwing me tonight.
All right. You guys kind of round a corner, and you see a large, powerful humanoid creature, but it doesn't look human. It doesn't look human. It looks like a bear standing on its hind legs, but it looks like a human bear standing on its hind legs.
Look back. Don't the tick. You know what? Can we posture ourselves to be non-hostile?
Sure.
Let's put it in the back then.
He
So I'm
appears to
assuming
be
you're up here.
he appears to be
Don't know where he is.
he appears to be exploring, tracking something. And you see him, you kind of see him, and he turns, and he looks right up at you guys. Actually, it's a cross. He's actually kind of across the path. It's like not exactly like the pathway, and he's coming across the side of the mountain, sort of, kind of, and up a little bit. And the way the wind is coming down the mountain, he catches your scent. And he's like, huh. And Regnick goes, I gotta figure out how to say this stupid name. Oh my gosh. We got some of the dumbest names in here. So.
It's another cousin.
Nope.
Cousin! Oh, hello, it's family.
I got it. Here we go.
That's what we'll have to teach the little Yeti. We're your family now.
Okay. Yeah, okay. He goes, Oyame Nartok? It's Oyame Nartok. Oyame Nartok. Okay.
So he's not speaking
Oyame
common English.
Nartok.
That's his name?
That's what Regmac says. Regmac is like, he gets a lot of this stuff that's going on in the wilds, because this is how he grew up.
How was Ridgeback
Is this special bear
bonding to
name?
him?
He's like, he's the Winter Walker.
I think he's speaking giant.
No, werebear.
Oh.
Fear not. And Regmek walks towards him. And
Is Regmek still carrying Paralu?
he just sets her down with you guys. And he walks up to this dude. And we'll just use
The Yeti.
this as Minaratok or whatever, coming up the mountain. Okay, just put it up there.
It's very light. Is that through the window?
Yep. How do you say this? See the name here? Look at this. It is Oya Minartok, right? Minartok. Oya Minartok.
It's an owl.
He speaks to the Goliath werebear, and they seem to be talking back and forth. And the werebear kind of lifts his head back, and he laughs, and then he kind of puts his head down, and he seems to be a little bit dejected as he explains what's happened to their Manartok's fifth cousin, Mockingbird Growling Bear. And he brings him back over, and he introduces him as Oya Manartok. This is a great legend. The Akhenathi and the other tribe, we won't say their name. This is the great legend. This is Oya Manartok, the great Goliath. This is the people I hang around with. This is Subaru. That's Ivan. That's a garden gnome.
That's Zit Pop.
Yeah. It's a Professor Zitpop. And we rescued these two. They almost got eaten by Yetis. And he says, "Whoa, you found the Yetis then?"
Yes, we found the Yetis.
And Subaru,
Sadly, both of them were murdered. One was killed out of necessity. The other one was killed in cold gnomish blood. But we have the youngling. We have the youngling, and
We're adopting the little
we will try and raise it as proper as we can.
Can you raise that child? Honestly.
Probably not. I myself am like child in mind, but we will try best. Unless you wish to raise it.
I'm thinking just sell it.
sell it for Yeti meat.
There's someone will want to buy it. Maybe make some good
I
deals.
always try to help creatures that I come across that are in need. Leave the child with me. I will find another group of Yeti that will raise it.
But that group of Yeti will raise it to eat us.
It is the natural order of things.
Then we should just kill it.
This
One here is going to be killing something.
like this
we should kill
enormous
it.
Goliath werebear in werebear form looks down at you,
In so many ways. So many ways.
and he just kind of chuckles. And you know what? Roll me a real quick insight check. It's not going to take much. Just roll.
I'm not proficient.
Doesn't matter.
5.
You get the idea that this guy's a pretty good dude, and he could probably eat you in about 2 bites.
I'm a
And
delight brownie.
Challenge accepted.
so he just looks at you, and he goes, "Regmek, would you like me to take the child?" And Regmek just grabs the child and
I'm still holding on to it with the
he
rope.
right out of your hands. He undoes the rope, gives you rope back, and he gives the child to Wayamin or Tarok or whatever, Nartok. He says, our friend will find this child a new home. And we will be unburdened. We may have taken its parent's life, but we did so in charge of saving 2 people. And made the area generally better for all creatures. He says, yes, yet they are generally known to be quite vicious. It has been good to see you again, Raymond. I hope to see you and your clan soon. I will see you again somewhere. I hope. I look forward to it. I will find this child a place to live. Thank you, Minotaur.
We should ask him if he knows anything about the cross, maybe.
Hey, it is good thing. Do you know anything about Frost Lich Lady? Can we stop her?
Anywhere we should look for her.
As a matter of fact, I do know something. Just let me find it. I'm
We
just
are in
looking for this.
taking care of Chronic now.
I just had it here, so I may not find it again. Of course.
Let's go.
Oya Minotaurok.
Oh, you mean your rock?
From where their cousin.
Yeah, it's like they're like 5th cousins or something, or 12th cousins. It's just stupid.
Thank you for taking this burden off of our hands, Oyekomova.
You're welcome. I
Comrade.
Yes, and the Zentarum would have bought it and then raised it, and then they would have had a Yeti weapon.
Okay, I do have some information. There's an old black cabin that's been around forever. No one knows who built it, and lots of folks got a bad feeling about it. Some say it's haunted, but there's a gnome in Bryn Shander who claims that magical experiments are being performed there. The gnome's name is Copper, and you'll find him at the House of the Morning Lord. These are some of the things I know. But the Daves I know, I could tell you about the Daves I know. And these are the Daves I know.
These are the Daves, you know.
Yes. This Dave is named Copper, and he lives at the House of the Morning Lord. He says there's some experiments being performed in some sort of black cabin.
If I brought out a map, would you be able to show us where it is?
No.
No.
We have on the map here, Black Cabin.
Be very wary as you go back to town of wild animals on the tundra. There are many roaming, looking for food. The Ice Queen casts her spell. We must fight and protect those who are weaker than us and help them to survive. It has been good to see you, Regnek. I will go and check the bones of our cousin. We'll see you again. And you guys have already gone past the cave, so he heads past you guys up the mountain. And he says, safe travels to you all. So you guys heading down the mountain?
Yep.
Heading down the mountain.
Several hours later, you find yourself at the bottom of the mountain.
Were we able
Back
to
in
find
goats.
our goats?
Where we put the arrow in the wall.
Yep. Yeah, you guys remember.
Yeah.
The 3 goats. Billy Goat's Graf.
Yeah.
They're all dead, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
they
dead,
were-
frozen, and we stuffed them in a snowbank to
Yeah.
preserve them and freeze them.
Let me just see something.
Did we put them all in the same spot though?
Yeah.
There's one missing. You see the large tracks of what might have been a large creature, bipedal creature.
Yeti.
There's one goat missing.
That's probably Oye Como Va, probably come and take meal.
Or it was the Yeti because there was goat bones.
Yeah, but
Although it could be other goats.
He would have been very fast if he could get down there after we killed them.
It was
and
my
climb all the
cousin.
way up. Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's
It
his
was,
tracks.
it was Oye Como Vas.
Yeah. Oye Minotaur.
Oye Como Va?
Sure.
Takes my goat. He takes
Lord.
my Yeti.
There's 2 left. Don't be so greedy.
Shut up.
This is for town.
It doesn't matter. Let's go. My cousin's dead. I don't feel good.
well, at least you have another cousin.
Yeah, I got a cousin from another mother.
Find out how the dogs are doing.
Yes.
You guys are there. You're back down at the bottom of the mountain.
We have a goat. We have
It's
We have
probably
spots.
midday. And
are the dogs alive?
oh yeah, the dogs are alive. And they're there. They're tied up. By the
Ruffles
sled.
is still
Yeah.
out back.
Ruffles, yeah. It's like, hmm?
Okay, so this is Perilou now, and this is back to being Ruffles.
Go
And,
back, go up to him and say,
it's like- he's like happy to see you. He's like licking you.
give him a couple.
So how many workable dog sleds are there here now?
2.
So 2 workable dog
One
sleds.
is Garrett's, and he's like, wow, where's Boy?
He went home.
Boy is with your wife.
Boys
This
and
is Tana.
Turgos. Boys and Turgos.
Okay,
That's how we knew we were in trouble. One came and told us.
oh, did he? Wow,
Yeah, good dog there.
Boy is the best. Okay, he hitches up all of his dogs to his sled.
So I'm assuming
He
Perilou
puts
is with
Perilou with him,
Yeah.
and he says, can I keep this?
What is it?
He shows you your short sword.
Uh,
You can get it back if you come through Targos. It'll be there. Just to
well, I
protect
can
myself.
pick up another shirt. Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks. And thank you for...
We need to get back these goats and everything down to
He also has
Kirkonik.
He also has 2 daggers from me, but he can keep them too.
I'll just find another
Thanks.
sword when I get me
Appreciate
down.
it.
If Perilou needs
Don't we need
weapons,
to
I'll give her
work
2
from
daggers as well.
Actually, she has all of her stuff on her.
Oh no,
does?
she couldn't
Yeah.
give us anything.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
she's good.
I don't give Perilou daggers then.
So, where are you guys headed? He says. What's your next plan?
Well, I think Bryn Shender has
Well-
the thing about the little
Well,
black
we're gonna
cabin thing
head-
that we have to thing.
We're gonna head back to
Bryn
the-
Shando's down here, but don't we have to go back to Karakonig for sneaky pants or something?
I
Yeah.
think I should go to Kier Konig with you guys and then head out in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get a room at the inn there in Kier Konig.
Yeah.
The sisters.
We can travel back to Turgos together and stop in Bryn Shando along the way.
They want to, don't they want to kill us in
Breakneck
Targos?
just stops and looks at you and goes, "What he said?
Yeah. Whatever.
We've got a price on our head now.
What wouldn't you?
But which is the city that I want to go and
We
get
just
the,
took on the Zentarum
Oh,
in
yeah.
Targos."
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
Gary goes, "What?"
Oh yes, I broke the neck of douchebag von Middlestick.
Scath?
Who?
That's it,
Scath?
Scath.
You killed Scat.
Yes, broke his neck. It popped like zit. He is dead.
Wow.
Which city was it I dropped off? That was in Bryn Shander, wasn't it?
Yes.
Scath was captain of the guard in Turgos. Bryn Shander.
Yes, he was.
Currently, Scath's head is currently becoming a shoulder spalder for me in Bryn Shander.
I'm sure I didn't need to hear that, but that sounds like a whole lot of good.
Yes.
They've been a problem for a while. They have.
Well, they threatened
Their
them.
network is getting bigger and bigger, but now you do realize you have a price on your head.
Well,
Probably
they don't.
not a small one.
Here's the thing: they do not know it was us. We
Do you
killed everyone
honestly
inside the
think-
building.
Scath was.
Well, now you just told somebody.
I'm not going to say anything.
Let
but-
Ivan be happy in ignorance. Come on.
Scath was Nerith's. Was Nerith Maxwell Danar's #1 guy. He was like, "This is my guy," and you killed his guy.
Yes, and we're going to kill Naxel Method Danar too.
He's already got people out looking for you.
Well, we don't
When
know
did
that.
this happen?
Half a week ago, I think.
No, like 3 days.
Oh, you guys are in so much trouble.
Meh.
I don't know if I want to go back to Kirkonig with you guys.
Kid Koenig
I
should
might
be
go to
fine.
Kirdinval.
You'll be fine, don't worry.
I'll go to Kirdinval. You guys have a nice life. Me and Perlu, we're gonna go to Kirdinval. If you're ever through Targos, don't stop by.
What about Superior Sword?
Don't worry, you can.
I'll leave it.
Take it. It's
I'll leave it at the
memento.
Luskin Arms for you.
Take
It's
it,
memento.
I can buy another one.
Well, I appreciate it, but you
Make
guys
sure
are.
you get home safe. Give boy scratches for me.
I will. Thank you again. I thank you. I can't say enough. You've helped us tremendously.
And just make sure you kill Zentarum when you get chance.
If you come through Targos, don't be afraid to stop by.
Okay, we will. We'll make a big boisterous effect of it.
Not that big voice. I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that.
I think your wife had also mentioned a reward for finding you as well. For when you get back to Targos as well.
Of
I
No,
don't
there
remember.
was no reward
No?
for it.
No? Okay.
I'm broke.
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys paid me. I lost all the money.
Oh yeah. Never mind then.
See this sled?
Yeah.
This is all I got left.
Okay, no worries.
Great little gnome.
Any things to tinker with?
Regmick looks at you and goes, "Try yourself. Tinker with yourself. Find
He
a
does-
dark,
he
find
does
a
that at
dark
night.
corner. Find a dark corner and tinker with yourself."
Anyway, let's head back to town. I get on my axe peak with
Oh, you're just. He gives you a show. Don't be like that.
put my foot out.
So I'm assuming the two big guys are on the other dog sled.
Well, I'll be taking one dog sled and.
How many
Ragnar-
axe peaks did we have here?
Oh no, he's taking his dog sled. We were
You
hoping
guys,
to take
you
his.
guys brought axe beaks.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
How many though?
Enough to carry all of you. Because you got rid of your dog sled. Now, you weren't
No,
supposed to do that.
what's his face has it still.
Yeah, it's over at the. He traded it.
Did we trade it? I didn't think we. Oh, did we do it?
traded
Oh,
it.
Dang.
Because we didn't need a dog sled.
So anyway, you guys make it back to. He goes.
Kirkwood.
He takes off in the other direction to go to Kirdinval because he doesn't want to be
Yes.
seen with you guys because you're in a lot of trouble.
Meh.
The kobolds still set up on the side of the road?
As you guys go by them, the kobolds were on the way to Kirdinval or on the way to Kirkonig, or were they on their way here?
I think they're on the way here.
On the way here from
Yeah.
Kirkwood.
Okay, yes, you guys go past the encampment and they're still.
They
setting
still
up.
look like they're set up.
Yeah, like they're camping. There's no fire, but there's something that looks like a fire.
I just laughed and away.
Regnick is like, yeah, that's funny. And you make it back to Kirkonig and back to the inn, I'm going to assume. Or do you guys want to stop at the...
Oh, what about the thieves we went up the hill to find too? Or did we forget about that?
I think that was the dwarves that were eating.
Because
There was a
Oh,
bunch of
you guys
dwarves
didn't know. You guys didn't go look for them. You went up the mountain.
yeah, because business is being vandalized, thieves moving about unseen, Trovis Dragonborn's his speaker needs help.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
Did we want to head back
And
to town?
Northern Lights,
what's his
Tavern,
face was
Hook,
looking
Line, and
after those
Sinker,
guys?
Calvin's Cairn,
Keurig.
Dwarven City under it.
Yeah, so we'll go back to Kerkonig and then see what Keurig's
Sneaky Pants found with the thieves.
Keurig.
Yeah.
Find
Okay.
someone
Coffee
to buy the
maker.
goat meat.
Coffee maker. What did you find out about dwarfs?
When you guys arrive back at the inn at Kerkonig, let me just get there for a minute.
Oh, they're worth way more than free room before.
I think they were offering free room and board if you found the thieves too. Because of the magical lamp thing.
You guys get back to the inn. And where the two sisters are. And they are the sisters. What were their names again, guys?
All I have is Trovis is a Dragonborn speaker there, and he's constantly drunk.
Pardon me. COVID. Oh, I didn't say that at all.
And the inn is called Northern Lights, and the tavern's Hook, Line, and Sinker.
Yeah, you get back to the Northern Lights Inn. And the Northern Light.
I have mine
So-
organized by city.
Corey, the Shorard sisters, Shorard. Shorard sisters. Allie and Corey.
Here it is.
The Shorard sisters. Allie greets you guys as you come in the door. Oh, you're back. It's good to see you.
Yes.
Welcome. Well, were you successful? Did you find Garrett?
Yes, we found Garrett.
Did you find him in his party or like how?
We found
we found a party became a couple.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But we did find something else very important. And I'll go outside and I'm going to grab one of the rock solid frozen goats. And I'm going to grab the other one and I will walk them in. We have these for trade. And I'll hold them up like goat sickles.
Would you like room and board?
Well, I think this would be worth far more than room and board.
Well, I can only offer you room and board. We don't have money like everybody else.
Yeah, because this place was was incredibly poor, wasn't it?
But room and board, that'll get you enough, all of you enough room and board for at least a couple of weeks.
At least for a couple weeks.
Yes, this may not be a bad
Maybe a
place to
month.
hang out for. A month? I could do that.
Is there a weapons place around here?
Did you go to the? Did you guys go to Frozen Fire Expeditions?
Yes, yes we did. He
then-
has sunlight equipment there, doesn't he? Like weapon
Yeah,
equipment?
yeah, he's got a few.
I say we stay around here and maybe heat will die down in Targos.
I want to ask one of the server ladies if they know anything about.
Allie's there, yeah. She looks at you. Yes, little man.
Have you ever heard of a haunted black cabin somewhere in an area? A haunted black cabin. It's old, apparently.
She goes, yeah. We've heard tales of a haunted black cabin where there was magic being cast. Very dangerous place. You don't really want to go near it.
If I were to have a map, would you be able to show us an approximate location? I'd pull out a map.
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Probably not. We just hear rumors of it. Not its location. I hear there's somebody in Bryn Shannon that might be up there.
Okay. Thank you.
Some guy named.
Yeah, copper.
Brass, bronze.
Corey. I thought it was Corey.
Uh,
Anyway,
I know him.
that's my
called
sister's
Copper.
name. Copper?
Yeah, I know I'm called Copper. I was just wondering. 'cause-
Yeah, somebody at the... Isn't it the House of the Morning Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go there, I think there's somebody there who can explain it better than I can.
Yeah, I was just hoping for less of a detour.
No,
Thank you.
It
that's
is
all I
not
got.
about the destination, it is about the journey.
Yeah, but you know what else is close to Bryn Shander? Targos.
Meh. I'm not afraid of
You
Targos.
don't have to go there right now.
Exactly.
But I am going to go and actually go to
Kirk.
Frozen
the
Bar?
Oh, yes.
Frozen Bar.
Okay, we'll start with you. You approach the Frozen Bar expedition, and it's getting late in the day.
I'm gonna go with her.
Okay, that's fine. It's late in the day as you walk in, and the old man that is there. Oh, you're back. You made it.
Alive.
You got off the mountain. You were gone a couple of days. We were starting to worry. How did your expedition go?
We
What's a
found Garrett.
musket?
You found him.
We did.
Excellent. Where is he?
He headed
Karen
toward
Denval.
home.
He did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Denval.
Well, I hope everything was well with it. Was his expedition well, or did something happen? Are they okay? What
The
Party
happened?
became a pair.
Did you go with them too?
Did you come with us?
Oh,
the
no, I would have stayed back in Egypt.
Okay.
We
That-
found two of the
Yeah.
party. Well, I mean, we did find
I-
four, but only two made it off the mountain.
Yeah,
Oh,
party
that's
became a
sad.
pair.
That's at that point you see his partner come in. This guy's name is Lieutenant Swift. He's a human, an old ranger. Atenas, Atenas Swift, and his helper is Jartha, Jarthra, Jarthra, Farzash,
Should I sell
Farzash.
one of my explorers pack and go to winter clothings?
Yeah, never a bad idea to keep it.
She
well,
comes
two
in
winter
and
clothings
goes,
would never fit.
"Oh, you old dog, hey, you're back.
Yeah.
You managed to get up there. Hey, you must be as good as the rest of your team said you are. Well done." She's like, "Good deal. Not too many people can track up in these northern wilds."
Well, we managed to get there and back and took care of the two Yetis up there.
Yetis. Wow. And you found Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
How was his party? How was his expedition?
A party became a couple.
Yeah, two made it back.
Yeah, it did. So yeah. Bad times.
We also found a bunch of dead
I'm sorry to hear
dwarves
that.
up there as well.
Pardon me?
We also found a bunch of dead dwarves up there as well.
Oh. Did you know if they're battle hammer dwarves or?
No, it was just a bunch of ripped off heads and other dismembered
my
body
goodness.
parts.
You say you had to run in with Yetis?
Yeah, a family of Yetis.
Oof. You made it out alive.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked to have seen that.
Well, the
would've-
bodies are still up there if you want to go check it out.
Yeah. I don't need to check out dead bodies, but it would have been interesting to see that.
Well, those dwarves you were asking about, they're basically right beside the Yeti, so if you want to go up there, you can also find out about them too.
Yeah. I
If
don't
you
think
want
I
to
need
see all
find-
the distance.
I'm not that interested. But anyway, it's good to hear. It's good to see you're back. So are you guys staying in town or?
Yeah, we're staying at the inn there.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we're just about ready to close up. Is there anything you need?
Yes, do you have any short swords?
Oh, absolutely.
And I was also looking to sell an explorer's pack and 2 sets of extra large winter clothing too.
And you showed them to her? Showed them to them?
Yeah.
Oh, they bought that. Well, they bought that explorer's pack here. So we'll give you. Is everything in the explorer's pack, or?
I believe so.
It's missing the rations, I believe.
Okay,
So what's an explorer's pack worth?
10 gold pieces.
I'll give you 6.
Okay. And what about the winter clothing? And they're all in the winter clothing's in perfect condition because I would have mended it all.
Except for the bloodstains.
I don't have prestidigitation.
It's in perfect condition except for the bloodstains.
She looks at it. She looks at the blood stains can come out, but still, kind of stinks.
It'll also be frozen too.
Reeks of death.
Let me look and see here.
10, so it's 15.
I'm looking for the clothing, winter gear.
Clothing, clothes fine, common, climbers. Well, clothes common is 5 silver pieces, clothes costume 5 silver, clothes fine 15, clothes travelers 2 gold,
What page are you on?
150 of.
The winter clothes were an introduction from Icewind Dale itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the player's handbook, the clothes fine, clothes costume, clothes
Yeah.
common.
Yeah, I see it. I'll take the winter gear. I'll give you 13 gold for both.
Cool. Sounds good.
Fair enough. Are you sure you don't want to keep any of these?
Nah,
I know they don't fit you, but they might fit one of your other friends.
uh,
This one looks like.
And Goliath.
They look both kind of dwarven sized.
yeah, we don't have
Or
any
like-
dwarvish people.
Like regular, like normal size, not large or. It's like regular size.
Yeah, well, with our 2 big guys, it would never fit them either. And
Okay, that's fair.
Subaru's pretty self-sustaining.
We'll always have.
Self-sustainable is a good thing. It's a compliment.
We'll always have room to move this stuff. There'll always
Okay.
be somebody come through here and buy it.
Okay. Oh, I also have a crap ton of daggers to sell too.
Are
Okay.
those the kobold ones?
I think so.
Oh, these are rusty daggers.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything
Oh,
fancy.
she looks at those. You know what? There is a. I think there's a blacksmith in Bryn Shander.
Okay.
You might be able to sell this to him for raw steel.
Okay. Cool.
See, I say to the ranger, if you do make it out, like going north, keep an eye on the side of the road. Nice little setup of kobolds around fire.
Okay.
Just for entertainment value. I get a kick of it.
I'll keep an eye out. My adventuring days are pretty much done, but if I get over there, they look at each other. Farzash and Jartha and Tennis look at each other and they're like, okay, well, now we got to go look, right? Like, you've given us something to look at. Now we have to go look at it. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for it. Absolutely. Is there anything else, guys?
The short sword?
Yes, absolutely. Short sword. Let me just look here.
They're anxious to close out.
Well, it's been a long day of sitting around doing nothing.
Well, now you're doing something. At least you're making money this time, sort of.
Well, they spent more buying stuff from you.
Yeah, but now they can sell it to make more.
I'm just kidding.
12 gold?
And now they're making the money back almost. It was 6 for the Explorer's kit, and then 13 for the.
This short sword
Mhm.
has the stamp of the
Dwarves.
yes, the dwarves in Bryn Shander on it from the.
So it's a really good quality.
Yeah, he gets really ripped over the quality of his gear, but this sword is in good shape. It's
A couple
nice.
swings.
Yeah, it feels great. It's dwarven quality. dwarven quality, and it's got some neat little designs on it. It looks cool. It looks really cool.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's a nice sword. Well, if that's anything else?
I think that's all I need.
Same. 2 silvers.
We did get some rope, but we paid an awful price for it. Some traveling merchants came through here. One of them didn't even wear like winter gear, just looked blue. It was creepy. So anyway, we got some rope from them. We paid too much, so now we have to sell it for too much, but whatever, we needed to restock after you guys bought all of our other rope.
Do we still have that rope with us? Because we could always sell that rope back to them too.
You have no idea because I'm not there.
I just have my rope from before. So
Yeah, same.
I didn't buy rope here.
Anyway,
we might come back tomorrow. Sell you your rope back. Don't know.
fair enough. Well, we're gonna close up, so I don't know where you're going, but you can't stay here. So have a nice evening. We're going to the pub,
Alright,
and you guys head out. Where are you headed?
back to the inn, I think.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. Just a regular one.
18.
16 plus 3, 19.
And you guys get the distinct feeling that there's eyes on you. You just don't know where from.
Gotta let them know.
Your
Okay.
spidey senses are tingling.
This is creepy.
You can't. Your perception is only picking up that there's something bugging you. Both.
Oh yeah.
You can talk about it.
Yeah, I feel it too. Let's
Something's watching you?
let's warn the others.
Yeah, I kind of
Oh.
double pace it up to the inn.
When have we met up with Kira yet?
Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna stop here as you guys are walking back. You guys are back at the inn. You and Regmac.
Oh yeah, we're probably drinking up a bit of a good time. I'm not getting tanked, but I had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, and you've got some freshly brewed stew in front of you, and it's not goat stew, it's not fish stew, but it's good stew. Anyway, it's spiced enough and it tastes decent and it's hot.
And it's not fish.
Yeah, it's not fish this time. Regmick says, "Well, dwarf, what do you think? Could we stay here for a month? Or do we go look at the Black Cabin? Or do we go back to Goodmead? You know, I could still got an election to win there. We could make Goodmead great again." Yeah, I think you're right. We should make Goodmead great again. We should get all the patriots together. We should get rid of the illegals. We should build a wall. We should stop letting the orcs in to Goodmead. And get rid of that little Shander Froth guy. He is deep state as fudge. He's definitely working with that Maxel Danar. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but I can see that. You awake? And he gives you a shove.
Oh, you were talking to dwarf. I have no idea who you were talking to. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, shut up.
I don't see any dwarves around here.
Yeah, you smell like your old man.
Oh. We may have to go outside in a few minutes.
Don't worry, when you're dead, I'll eat you. It'll be glorious. I promise.
Well, I'll save a bit of Gluteus and Maximus. You can eat that.
I'll eat it all. Don't worry. We'll feed the rest of it to the dogs. Don't worry. You'll die. You'll die fairly. It'll be beautiful.
Yes, I don't know what at the hands of, though. I mean, it could never be anything so mundane or pathetic as a Goliath. It would have to be something grand and powerful, like a dragon, or massive creature of death.
At which time Allie comes out of the back there with his bowl of stew and his pint of meat. Because she brought yours out, and then she brings his out, and she goes, "Dragons! You're talking about dragons, are ya?
That's about the only thing that could kill me.
You don't want to mess with dragons. There's dragons up here,
Really?
lots of them.
I'll look over at Ragmac. Now that sounds like fun challenge.
Not in this northern place. You don't want to have nothing to do with dragons. Dragons are nothing but trouble."
Yeah, maybe. Could be fun.
You know, I heard about a Nabira Morskull in East Haven Fisher. Now, Nabria owned an enchanted fish hook that could catch magical fish. And while she and her friends were out on the ice one day, a pair of filthy gnolls attacked them and killed Nabria and stole her fishing pole and hook. You know what? Hunters from East Haven tracked those gnolls to an icy rift in the ground but they were too scared to go any farther.
What was magical about fishhook?
To catch fish.
Okay.
That's how I
Magic
understood it.
fish?
Yeah, Nabria Morskull, an East Haven fisher, owned an enchanted fish hook that could catch magical fish. And while she and her friends were out on the ice one day, a pair of filthy gnolls attacked them. They killed Nabria and stole her fishing pole and hook. The hunters from East Haven tracked the gnolls to an icy rift in the ground, but they were too scared to go any further.
Where is this icy rift?
Well, I'm not too sure, but they might know. If you go to East Haven, somebody might know.
Do you know someone in East Haven who might?
Well, you might ask the town speaker. Have you never been to East Haven? Have you?
Have we?
Yes.
Yes.
It's where the four fishermen got lost for 10 days ago.
Oh yes,
Back then this year.
that's right. By Lake Denishire, where we rescued. Well, rescued. Where we found where the four fishermen went
And
missing.
then there's a
Oh,
chanting thing too.
Yes, we
I
killed
heard
monks.
there was some fishermen lost there.
Yeah,
Did you
we-
find them?
Well,
What's that?
kind of. We found them in the belly of Maud Chiselbone, who we slaughtered.
What is a Maud Chiselbone?
It was a
Hey,
hag of.
You're not here.
I'm trying to help your memory.
No,
I
you
can
can't.
remember.
You missed.
I got another one. If
I'm
he
trying
opens
to
his
find-
mouth again.
I'm trying to find words that would be appropriate for Ivan to use. It was a dirty hag thing. She had magic cauldron that created food.
You know, somebody, I think I heard that rumor once before. I just can't remember hearing it like that. So you found a magic cauldron.
Yes. And then the thieving jerks in a town south of here, south and west of here, stole it like the vile creatures that they are.
Wow.
But we will hunt them down. We will hunt them down and slaughter them all.
Were they from Goodmead or Dugan's Hole?
No, they were from another town to the southwest. I am not going to name names because
The only two
Apparently.
towns to the south. Well, there's East Haven, Goodmead, and Dugan's Hole to the southwest.
of Kirkonic.
Yes. And Cairdenville.
No.
Well, and I guess it might be more west than southwest.
Oh, okay. Like Bremen or Lonelywood or Tourmaline or Bryn Shander. Stuff like that. Or even Targos.
Yeah, one of possibly those towns.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see. Excellent.
Maybe it was to the east as well. Yes.
There's no towns east of here.
Maybe it was to the north.
Mm,
I get lost with directions. I need my
only
ranger
with
for me.
tourmaline. Something like that.
Yes.
They're
But-
they're more northwest, but
But either way, I
Bryn
will-
Shander's basically Tourmaline's basically straight west of here, and Targos is a little southwest, and Bryn Shander's a little southwest, but not much south.
But either way, we kill them.
Okay. Well, I wish you all the best. Here's your meal. And she hands it to her. Oh, thank you. So, are you guys staying a while, or are you gonna hang out here for?
I think we can stay here for a little bit.
So, do you think you could help us with our problem with the thievery?
We were thinking about that. Yes, we would likely do so.
Well, your friend came back. He hasn't been here for like he left the other day. He said he was going to Kelvin's cairn. He was going to find the dwarves in the mountain.
I wonder if it was the dwarves we found that were eaten by Yeti.
Well, he was looking for the Battlehammer clan. 3 specific dwarves.
Well, we'll have to go back up to Kelvin's care then. Is that the ones they think were stealing from this place?
No, he was looking for 3 other dwarves. Someone, I think Regmek told him about them. Dwarves that Regmek and Subaru, your friend Subaru? Regmek, yeah. I told him about the dwarves that we met in Bryn Shander, that we got their ingots. Well, did I? Yeah, I helped them get their ingots. So, he's gonna go find them. He's probably gonna stay with them for a while.
So he didn't find out anything about the tracks like
He
he
did, though.
promised
He
would.
did.
Oh,
He
what
said
did he find?
they went into the Dwarven Valley. That you should be wary of the valley, and take your time and approach stealthily. The dwarves you're looking for are probably down in that valley, he said. And he gave me a little map. Here, and he gives it to Regmek. And he goes, oh, right on. And he shows it to you. And there's a little map of outside of Kaer Konig. There's a Dwarven Valley straight to the west, and it kind of just runs right into Kelvin's cairn, and just kind of stops dead at a large. And he says he's got a couple of little X's on a couple of spots. He says you want to avoid this, and you want to avoid this. So
Though I may travel through the Valley of Death, I will fear no evil.
yeah, that sounds very profound.
Yes. We shall go to the Valley of Death. I mean, the Valley of Dwarves. And
At
there-
this time, you two come walking in the door.
Sit down with them.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
Good to see you. Ah, you must be hungry.
Yes.
What can I get you?
Goat stew.
We
I don't think it works that fast.
the goats aren't. We haven't.
I was
thought.
joking.
Don't joke with me. I'll bitch slap you into the middle of next week.
Joke with her, joke with her, joke with her! I mean, what kind of stew do you have?
Fish.
Gnome.
No, stew.
We just have some regular stew. Okay.
Yeah, Ruffles is with you.
Yes, Ruffles is with me.
And what can I get for you? Anything to drink here?
Ale.
Very good. How about you, smartass?
I'll get some stew too, I guess. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't get saucy with me, by one.
The stew's a bit saucy.
But
I'll turn you into a stew. My sister will turn you into a stew.
but
Don't
Saucy's
stew. That sounds interesting.
That's what I
And
said
she walks
before.
away. She walks away.
This one might be a little tough, though. He's kind of.
No, he's pretty weak. I could tenderize him.
And Regmek looks. I could help you with that.
after she walks after the server person walks away, I whisper
The
to
server
both,
person has a name.
whatever.
Her name's Allie.
Oh, Ellie.
Her sister's Corey.
I whispered to the big guys that we should be careful. Me and Subaru sensed we're being watched.
Yes.
Ooh, what happened? What happened?
We were coming back from the Explorer place, and
From Frozen Fire?
yeah, and we could feel eyes on us, but we didn't know where they're coming from. So there's in turn might be watching us here already.
What do you think of it?
It's possible. Make sure we bar our rooms properly tonight.
I mean, it could.
Don't get drunk.
Is it dark out?
Yeah,
It
it's.
could be the dwarves too.
It's possible.
Or.
Oh, apparently we have message. Go to Dwarven Valley. It's like a valley of death.
Oh, sounds great.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's tailing.
the dwarf left it for us.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Keurig,
coffee maker.
Keurig left us a message that he tracked the dwarves into the valley.
Yes. Yes, apparently they were dwarves of the Battlehammer clan.
No. He went to stay with the dwarves of the Battlehammer clan.
Oh, okay.
These were the same dwarves that the puppy could smell. Same smell.
Wait, which story am I supposed to believe? Is he going? Are the dwarves, the Battlehammer clan dwarves?
No,
stealing,
he
or
went
these
to-
ones?
Oh, they went to visit the dwarves of
No,
Battle.
Keurig went to live with the dwarves in the Battlehammer clan.
Oh, live.
Yeah,
Okay.
he needed some time off. He was feeling a little
So he didn't.
stressed out.
So he didn't track
So he's on
dwarves.
stress leave.
So he didn't track dwarves to.
He tracked the dwarves that her dog picked the scent up on from East Haven
To the Dwarven Valley.
to the Dwarven Valley.
Yes, if we go to Dwarven Valley, we can hunt them down, and I can make it a true valley of death that runs red with the blood of the dwarves that stole things from you.
That would be glorious.
Are these dwarves like? Are these underground dwarves or?
I don't know.
And are these the same dwarves?
Only dwarf
No.
I know that is good is underground.
Aren't you half
the dwarves he tracked are not the thieving.
How dare you
thieves
accuse me
from
of being
Kirkconnell,
dirty,
right?
filthy slime?
Say that again.
The
Who's
dwarves
teaching
that he
that?
tracked are not the dwarves that were thieving in Kirkconnell, right? Or are they the same
that's
dwarves?
same dwarves.
Same dwarves?
Yeah. That's what he came. That's what he stayed behind to do, was to track those dwarves. And then he said he was going to stay with. He was going to stay with the
Battlehammers.
Battlehammer clan. He has some cousins there or something. He needed some time off. So, I don't know. Do you guys want to go look for these guys?
Yes, I say tomorrow. We leave tomorrow.
Well, that sounds great. We got a plan then. And with that, folks, we're going to say thank you so much for coming out. We will see you all in 2 weeks when we're back here. I want to say thank you to anybody and everybody who came out. Captain Emo, you're the best, by the way. Sorry I didn't take more time to hang out in chat. It would have been nice. But we did not. So go to sacked.ca, that's sakd.ca, and find out about a butt-kicking, sword-wielding, magic-throwing fellow who gets brought to life to save the realm of dreams. You can also go to Sacked, at Sacked Game on Twitter, that's SAKDGAME on Twitter. You can go to Steam and find Sacked there as well, that's SAK''D. And you can wishlist that right on Steam. And if you have any questions, you can leave them at Sacked Game or probably at sacked.ca, but you want to find out. It's a new game coming very soon from our good friend at Kelly Eros, that's KELLYEROS on the Twitters, and his team over at Alchemy Interactive. Find out more, folks, at sacked.ca. I'm J-Man Weird, and for all of us here at Take20 D&D, I want to say thanks again. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Later.